tonight, e-rev casting the Vision Valor Victory, or Virgins, as I like to refer to them, against Area 51 Gaming, the notoriously good Area 51, as I would like to say, but also notorious for picking up what most people refer to as cheaters. Hyper and Impulse are both under fierce scrutiny from the community as a bunch of cheaters. However, VVV is a really talented team in my opinion. It's going to be a good match and everything of that sort. And I'd like to start off by introducing Popinya, my homie and co-caster. Popinya, a few words for the lady and gentleman.
Hey, what's up everybody?
Good words. Good choice. Wanna proceed? Oh, it's 1 versus 1 in the knife. Frizz against Riskalicious, Gangstalicious. I like to refer to myself as Thugnificent. But Frizz is going to be running away towards the top of middle. Hopefully going to get a flying dagger kill, but in turn will be taken down by Riskalicious with a destructive knife. And
yeah. Syntax probably getting yelled at in van because he did get a team knife there, so definitely not helping out his team there on the side choice knife round. But let's see here what side the teams are going to go. It looks like VVV will be taking attack, and if I'm not crazy, yes, VVV is going attack, and 51 is going to be going in defense. So let's do a quick roster rundown before we get started here. For VVV, we're going to be fielding Syntax, Cube, Skins, Frizz, and Rusted up against Annoying, Riskalicious, Impulse, Blank, and Hyperzone, NT51. Alright, so I'm not sure who these guys are. If they're using those some aliases, that's what I'm going to call them, because I don't have their GUIDs up or anything. But okay, so Annoying is Two Shoes and Blank is Reflex. So good to know. That way we keep you guys filled in here. We know that you guys like to know who these guys are. So there you have it. And of course, so far we're just waiting for a few people to ready up, myself included. There we go. So I'm ready, or at least I should be. There we go. Alright, so it looks like we are underway here, folks. MP_backlot Season 5 COD 4. I hope you guys are pumped up. The teams are definitely pumped up. Let's go with Hyperzone, as he's going to be the first player into the A side here. Going to be pushing in with the Blue Tiger Camo SMG. So far, Nerdnade's coming in, nothing landing. Hyperzone going to be throwing out one from the steel area, throwing out a flash into orange container. Hyperzone getting a tag. Skins getting the first blood of the match, getting a frag into Reflex there. So 4 versus 5 now. 4 versus 4 now is Hyperzone getting taken out by Frizz. That was, he did get a frag though. So 4 versus 3 now. Impulse, Annoying, and Riskalicious. Two Shoes there, Annoying, up against Rusted, Frizz, Skins, and Syntax. So just over a minute left here. Let's try and find the bomb for you guys here. And is this going to be Annoying getting taken out by Rusted? So Syntax going to be your bomb carrier here, working in from the L-turn bricks area. Just 55 seconds left on the clock here. They're going to be pushing in slowly. It's just going to be Impulse and Riskalicious here. Let's find Impulse. He's going to be in the steel area, and Riskalicious is going to be scoping from the little glitch roof here near the spawn. So 43 seconds left here. It looks like they are going to be finally making that push here into plant, as he is going to be throwing out a smoke, and Skins getting tagged up here. Syntax going to be throwing down the plant with 34 seconds left here. Going to be starting off the 43-second timer. Frizz getting a headshot into Impulse, so it's going to be all up to Riskalicious. Let's stick with him now. And oh, what a bad time to auto climb, as Frizz just shutting him down. Terrible auto climb there coming in from him. So 1-0 your score in favor of VVV.
Definitely in favor of VVV. I believe, both of these teams are better than the average team indeed, but nonetheless, VVV just recently destroyed our sports, who are considered to be a top 5, maybe top 10 team. But we are going to be watching here, as we got 2 51 players. They're going to have to destroy the onslaught of Rusted and Frizz, and now to be cubed. However, we've got some people over in A who I'm not sure are, because they're taking cover and my overhead camera cannot see them. But it's going to be 1 versus 4 in 51's favor. Frizz up. Frizz a very capable player, but I'm not exactly sure if he can defeat the collective forces of Hyper, Reflex, Impulse, and Riskalicious. Now let's see if Frizz can do it from bottom mid. He's going to be making his way up, pulling out the field. Hopefully going to get a nice kill on Reflex, who made too much noise in too little time. Now 1 versus 3. This Frizz with A. He's going to be spotted, and he will be taken down by Hyper from the bricks and all that. 1-1, 51's favor.
Alright, nicely done there. So all tied up here, and so far it looks like these teams are, ready to take this to really push it here, as they are going to be playing very wisely. Flash coming in from Hyperzone. Flash going to be going down to the back of his teammate Reflex there. Not exactly what you want to see. So far, both teams just playing it wisely, but there it is, the first frag coming in from Riskalicious into Rusted. Annoying, going to be taking out Skins, so 2 players down for the VVV team. Nice advantage here, 451. Flash going off in the bomb side here. Cubed going to be working from the bottom mid area, so let's stick with Cubed, as he is going to be pushing in, and Impulse making him pay for it, taking him out here, so not looking good for VVV, as Syntax is going to be the last one up. Syntax going to be pushing the apartments area, not a good place, as the bomb is just totally across the map, but let's see if he can get some picks from up here, as he does have a minute left and 4 players to take out, so surely he will see somebody here, as he is wide open. There it is, getting Riskalicious, but now they know where he's at. His days are numbered, no doubt about it. He sees a player jumping through the steel, doesn't get the tag or the frag on him, but very nicely spotted there, so he knows at least where one player is. So Hyperzone going to be that one player that was by steal. 51 going to be working his way from the lower MG area. He spots him, he knows he dropped down, he's going to be a little bit tagged up from the fall. Syntax going to be taken out there by Reflex, so 2-1 in favor of Area 51.
This is not a VVV I expected to see. I expected them to be up the entire match. However, it is only 2-1, 1 round in favor of 51, but nonetheless, my earlier expectations have been crushed. I'm going to be watching Skins as he takes out Riskalicious with a beautiful nade, but he's going to be also running towards the bottom middle now to get hopefully a nice vantage point, but instead he will be making sure that nobody comes through the asshole and onto the flank of VVV. However, the bomb is going to be over by the gray car, a favorite spot of certain players. Frizz will be over and steal as he, his kill will be taken by Cubed. And I'm going to be seeing if anybody is near Frizz currently. Nobody is, but I'm going to be watching now Syntax in L-turn. He's going to be not really spotting anybody, so I'm going to switch it up as Hyper takes down Frizz. It's going to be Rusted taking down 2 Shoes, and Cube taking down 51. It is all tied up now at 2-2. It's still early game pop, but let's see if anybody can pull ahead significantly.
Yeah, they're just going back and forth here, so both of these teams playing very well. Nerdney's going off in the round. Do they land on anybody? That's the question. Nothing so far, so both teams knowing to avoid those early frags. Definitely a smart move here. Syntax going to be taking out Annoying. Riskalicious is going to be dropping Rusted. 51 getting 2 kills into Skins and Syntax, and Frizz going to be dropping Hyperzone. So it's going to be a 2 versus 3 now in favor of 51 here. Let's find the bomb for you guys. Riskalicious is going to be scoping from the top apartments area. Somebody's getting tagged up. Somebody's getting killed. Make that cube, as Frizz going to be getting the last, or rather getting killed last, as 51 getting the round now. So 3-2 now in favor of 51, as it looks like there might be a little lag here coming in.
Oh, definitely. I'm going to be watching Cubed, Bobcat, if you want to take Q to look over at Cubed. And he's going to be, I'm just trying to watch the, VVV SMGs to see if they get any significant rushes going. I watch Cube normally because he is a fantastic player at times. But nobody's going to be pushing at all. There is smoke in the middle. Nothing to be seen. A flash, though. Let's see how this progresses for the VVV team, as they will, likely be taken down by 51 with that flash now being done for it. It is unlikely. Annoying will be taking down Skins with a beautiful little peek. However, it's going to be Impulse taken down earlier by Syntax. 2-3 now. Hyper, Reflex, Riskalicious. Going to be going against the 2 SMGs I was following earlier, Frizz and Cubed. Let's take a look at Frizz, who will be playing with his SMG right now, or Deagle rather, because that's my favorite gun too. He's going to be not spotting anybody, but Reflex will be taking down Cube in second middle. Now there's quite the conundrum he has to face. One over at Bricks, one in middle. Frizz has to get that bomb in middle as well. All the focus is on Frizz now. Let's see if he will not choke. Hopefully he gets a kill. Oh, he will be missing his Deagle shots on Reflex, and that is sad because that was an easy shot and a good kill to get. However, Frizz is going to not do anything. He's going to be spotted. Everybody knows where he's at. It's only a matter of time until he is truly screwed, and that pooch has been screwed just now. Pop.
Yeah, it looks like we're calling a timeout here by Rusted. Cube saying, great job, Cox, as his internet is just spiking like crazy. 200 ping, plus 4 Cube. So hopefully that doesn't affect his play too much. So yeah, there you go. See Cube saying he's lagging out mid-rounds. So it looks like we are going to be taking just a little bit of a timeout here. So while we do that, let's just quickly go over the scoreboard here. Top fragging for VVV going to be Frizz at 7-5, and top fragging for 51 is going to be Reflex at 10-3. So it looks like we are going to be getting underway here. So we will just get this started, and hopefully I'm not lagging out too badly here. I apologize if I am. Let's stick with Hyperzone here, as he is going to be pushing into the steel area. Going to be throwing out a Nerd Nade and a flash. Lands a Nerd Nade on somebody, but doesn't get the frag, just a tag. Hyperzone getting flashed himself now. 2 frags coming in for 51 and VVV. So a minute and 25 seconds left here. Rusted going to be taking out Hyperzone. It's going to be a 3 versus 4. Going to be 51 Reflex, Impulse, Risk versus Rusted, Frizz, Skins, and Cubed. And Skins going to be taking out Reflex there. So, and now Riskalicious getting deagled. Impulse going to be the last player up. Impulse going to be taking out Frizz with a headshot from lower steel. Going to be trying to get the wall into the planter in bottom A. Doesn't quite get it. A minute, just over a minute left here. Now he's got a lot of work to do here, as they definitely know where he is. Skin's going to be pushing in here, as Cube's going to be getting the plant down. Cube, does he get walled? No, he doesn't. He almost does. Skin's trying to take him out with the smoke there. Doesn't quite happen though, as Skins finally does get the frag there with the 74U. Very nicely done there. So the score now is 3-4 in favor of the defensive side, which is going to be 51.
Excellent work. I'm getting some complaints about delay, however. Hopefully our cast... No faults are made, actually. There are no faults in this area. However, we got 2 rushing quickly over the middle on the VVV side. Frizz and Cube. This is an unlikely little combination they have here. Coming into A late with Cube spotting Impulse in Steel. So that's a nice little strat Uzi informed me of earlier, having somebody camp in Steel. However, it's going to be Skins taken down by Reflex, who has just been doing phenomenal this match. Rusted taking down Impulse. Rusted taking down Reflex now. The poster boy of 51. And it's going to be 4 versus 1. Riskalicious will be, well, he's got imminent danger coming with Rusted making a little flank over. But Risk will be ready for that, and he will be taking down Rusted in turn. Risk is now over at the B Street, hopefully going to be doing some type of maneuver, some type of push. And I'm going to move over to his camera angle now to watch him play. He's going to be in middle, spamming some shots out, hopefully getting a random kill. He can't be too random now, though, Risk. Order and randomness go together. It's going to be 3 versus 1. Bomb down in favor of VVV. And it's going to be Cube taking him down.
Alright, so back and forth action here. 4-4 is the score. And that did rhyme, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and go to the war room of... actually, do we have war room? I'm not sure. Can we get word on that? Well, let's just assume we don't here, as 51 getting 2 frags, 1 frag into Cube with a nade, another with the SMG. So 2 players down already for the VVV team. Now Skins getting frag into Riskalicious here. So 4 versus 3 now, and it looks like we're going to be watching 51 here, playing it very wisely. Let's see, switch over to the bomb carrier. Who is that going to be? That's going to be Syntax. There we go. So 2 versus 3 now. It's going to be Skins carrying the bomb in lower MG with Syntax as his buddy to back him up right alongside of him. And he's going to get spotted right away. He's going to be trying to get some frags into him, but he does get it. Oh, what a nice shot there by Syntax into Reflex, walling him through the little wall there, amazingly enough. And Syntax not able to get the job done, though, even though a valiant effort coming in from Syntax.
Oh, definitely. Valiant, like Sir Lancelot himself. I'm going to be watching Hyper now. Some people call him a cheater, some call him gifted. He'll be tossing up a nade, he'll be rushing forward towards Steel. A little bit late though, so he won't be able to push through the grenades because he will get blown the hell up. But he will be rushing around Steel to avoid further nades. It's going to be 4-3 now in favor of 51. This match so far has been semi-tied up, but mostly in 51's favor, just by a smidgen or a hair. And it's going to be Impulse taking down Cube now with a beautiful MG shot. 2-4, and it's going to be Hyper sneaking up very sneakily on Rusted at Bricks. We're going to be watching now the last man standing, Syntax in bottom mid. Risk with another awesome peek, taking down Syntax from behind the car. This is not doing well in VVV's favor, is it now, Pop?
Not at all. So let's go ahead and go to the war room now. Let's go to the VVV's war room. Let's go.
They detonated it.
Mid guy down.
Reflex down.
Another mid guy down.
One's on the site.
Back A, coming in. He's back. Steel. Came up. He's on 1-2.
Fuck.
On the stairs. A stairs and top B.
Top A and top B. A stairs, top B.
I think he dropped down. No, he
Top
didn't
A.
drop. He's on the, yeah, still top A.
Drop the top B guy. Watch out for top B guy. He's got this.
I'm gonna smoke
Yeah,
this.
smoke. Play this one. Gotta help him out sometimes. Behind you.
Wood.
Jumped, wood.
Explosives planted.
Come on,
Good top.
steps.
Alright, he went wood. I'm not really in a good spot. Nice. Last one was scope.
Yeah, I'm not gonna peek. Go up
He's
slowly.
all turn.
Yep. Fuck, he saw me. He's going bricks.
Good job.
Good job.
Good rebound. Two.
Oh, what a nice job there by VVV. Now, they had a scope on top apartments, did the other team, and they just didn't get the spam shots in there. So very nicely done there. So 5-6 now, your score in favor of the defensive side. That's going to be 51 now. Reflex coming in with 14 and 8. Getting almost a 20 bomb before anybody's even got a 10, so very impressive there. And now the first nade kill going to be coming into Syntax. Early lead here for 51. So far, just both teams playing as cautiously. No frags coming in just as of yet. Frizz getting tagged up badly, as is Annoying. There it is. Skin's going to be taking out 2 players. Frizz going to be taking out Annoying. So it's going to be a 2 versus 3 now. Riskalicious and Reflex once again the last players up here. So Reflex, is he going to be able to get something done here from this little nook here in the L-turn area? He does hear a couple people loudly stomping around next to him. Riskalicious is going to be scoping from the B site there. Now Reflex getting a frag on the cube now. Getting some deagle shots fired at his direction. He's going to get tagged up and taken out by Rusted. So it's going to be all up to Riskalicious here. He's going to be in a 1 versus 3. Let's switch over to Riskalicious here. 43 seconds. Going to be jumping on, trying to get a crazy pick. Nothing going for him now. So he's going to be jumping up onto the wall and just trying everything he can to get this done. But it doesn't look good for him. He does have 32 seconds left here. Plant has gone down, so make that 43 seconds as he's going to spot a player in the lower mid area. Going to be spamming through the wall, chasing him through the stairs. Gets the knife, doesn't get the knife. Oh my god, he just barely missed that knife. How has this round not ended yet? Massive knife battle going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Samurai Warrior throwback battle, and Skins getting the lethal blade kill into Riskalicious. Oh my god, that was absolutely epic.
That was definitely a battle between gentlemen. A duel, if you will, with swords. Alright. So, Pop, what are you thinking so far? Do you think 51 will prevail on the attack side, which some argue is the easiest, or will VVV, just come through and destroy them on defense, which I happen to argue to be the easiest? Which do you believe?
Honestly, it could go either way. With the way that Reflex is playing, though, I might give them a slight edge, but of course, Frizz, Cube, Syntax, Skins, and Rusted, no players to laugh at. So honestly, it could go either way here. I'm loving this match so far, as this has been absolutely back and forth. 6-6 your score, so perfect split here on the half. And it looks like we're just waiting on me to ready up. I don't know why I wasn't ready when I did, but that's weird. Alright, but we are getting up live here on the way now. So go ahead and take it away.
Oh, I'll take it away. I'll put it in a bag even and carry it home. However, I'm going to be watching as 51 makes their way over towards the attack now. Stupid of me to say. However, Hyper's going to be making one hell of a rush forward with his SMG. He's going to be stopped, though, in the courtyard, trying to avoid grenades. He will be coming in contact with Skins, though he was just too quick for him, taking down Hyper. Impulse taking down Skins in turn, and it's going to be, actually, that'd be Reflex taking him down. And now we got Rusted and Impulse, who are near each other, so it might just go down. One hell of a showdown, going down forever and all that such. However, Riskalicious moving over towards the APC. Cube playing an A right now. It's 3 versus 4 in VVV's favor, but Impulse is, or not Impulse, but 51 is no team to sleep upon. Much like Biggie, he is a good effort. Impulse coming into Rusted now as Rusted takes him down. It is almost good night for 51 in this round. It's 2 versus 4. Reflex, the carrying poster boy, and Riskalicious won a hell of a scope coming up against Rusted, Frizz, Cube, and Syntax. All very experienced players, and people would consider some of the best in North America. And let's see how this goes down as I watch Risk. Oh, making silent jumps. He's going to be going over to the front of A, and Cube will be taking him down in a really gay spot. And it's going to be 1 versus 3, or 4 now. Reflex is no man to sleep upon, but let's just say I don't believe he will be taking this round home in a bag like I will be taking it. And he's going to be coming into Cube, and there's going to be somebody coming around. Reflex taking down Syntax, avoiding most of the shots, but Frizz will be taking down in the end with his SMG. Pop, go, 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 go.
Alright, let's do some War Room. Let's go ahead and go into 51's War Room. Let's go.
Hyper, I'm right up your butt.
They threw different nades or something. Tag 10, tag 10.
Calm down. He's in middle, yellow, easy Q in yellow, easy Q in yellow. He's just
Apartment,
sitting
top
there.
10. Oh. Okay, we need to get out of here.
Brick, brick. Oh my god.
Alright, let's go, pick it up right now. We can't lose.
Oh man, talk about a bad place to peek there as Syntax just sprayed his face with the AK-47. So, you know, like I said, this could go either way. 8-6 now, your score in favor of VVV on the defensive side here. So, you know, it could go either way. So we'll just see if any of these nades land. So far, nothing yet. Hyperzone getting tagged up very badly, and Cube getting a frag into Reflex. Skins getting taken out, however. Oh, but not before Annoying takes out Syntax. So it's going to be 3 versus 4 now. Make that 3 versus 3 as Hyperzone gonna take out Rusted. Let's see if we can find the bomb. That's gonna be Impulse here working from the lower apartments with an AK-47. He's got his iron sight trained on somebody up there. Let's see if we can find out who that is. That is gonna be Rusted, but he is not gonna be anywhere near him. So he is gonna have to make a move here. Impulse is doing that. He is gonna be pushing the B side, and he does spot Cube, but Cube much quicker on the draw and taking him out. Frizz taking out Risk. Frizz getting another frag into Annoying. Very nicely done there by Frizz, who is now the top fragger for VVV. His counterpart 51 Reflex at 17 and 12, so some impressive scoring so far, Wizard.
What was earlier a phenomenal half is now turning into sort of a one-sided match with 3 rounds ahead. VVV is looking to take this home. That's going to be Reflex spotting Skins early on. It's going to look like a B push with Reflex now taking down Skins, but Rusty getting a nice little nade kill earlier into Riskalicious, which is the scope, and that is a needed counterpart, or not counterpart, but part of the team. And it looks like they're at B now. It's 3 versus 3. Cube, Frizz, and Syntax coming up against Hyper, Two Shoes, and Impulse. Let's see if they can get the bomb down at some point. But it looks like Syntax will be playing the red container like a professional and taking down Hyper, not like a professional. It's going to be the bomb down, which is basically like a 3v3 as I was once told as a child. And it's going to be annoying. He's going to have to deal with Syntax as he tries to cross forward. Let's hope that he does not sleep on Syntax. And let's hope that he gets him. Syntax taken down. It's going to be 2 versus 2. Frizz and Cube coming up against Two Shoes and Impulse. Cube now at half health. Not doing so well. He doesn't look too good. And it looks like his hands are shaking, but he's still standing. He's still standing. It's one hell of a dance going to happen right now. Time's running out for Cube. And he's going to be spotting Impulse, but Impulse... Or it's going to be Two Shoes taking him down. An unlikely little shootout. And it's going to be popping in, coming in with the next round. Ready to roll.
A nice attempt there by Cube. Going to be jumping out and getting the spraying out, but doesn't quite land those shots here. Hyperzone going to be rushing in. Let's stick with him here, as he's going to have to back up as both nades coming in from either side. Gets a tag on him. No frags, however, as of yet. Hyperzone going to be pushing into the lower A side here. Looks like they're going to be making an A push here. Reflex going to be getting the first frag onto Syntax. So early lead here for the 51 team, which is definitely what they do want to see. Now Hyper going to be spotting a player. Almost doesn't get the frag, but Cube, luckily for Hyperzone, does get taken out here. So now it's going to be all up to 51 to get these last 2 kills here. Rusted and Frizz going to be your last players up for VVV. Let's stick with a Risk, as he is going to be the scope. Rusted is shutting him down so quickly. Let's stick with the last player. Oh no, he didn't get shut down. There he did. Now Rusted doesn't get shut down. It was Frizz, but Rusted going to be getting a frag into Hyperzone. Rusted going to be spamming into the steel area. Nobody there. It's going to be right below him, and Reflex getting another kill. There it is, the 20 bomb from Reflex, 20 and 13.
Little trash talk coming from Reflex here with his little NT bind. That annoys me too. However, let's watch as Syntax going to be tossing up a couple nades, rushing forward to the middle with his MG out. It's like holding his dick. He's going to be firing now towards the APC, not getting any kills. There's smoke up, my man. You're going to have trouble seeing. It's 4 versus 4 with Impulse being taken out by Rusted's grenade, but it's going to be 4 versus 3 now. Rusted and Skins are both down, both components that are necessary to the VVV onslaught, but I'm sure they can pick it up just as well without a spare tire. 51 coming up against BVV's 3. Now Riskalicious with only taking down Frizz. And it's 3 versus 1 now because Reflex just took out Cubed. It's Syntax. Let's see if he can take it. Let's see if he can take this. I've been watching Syntax all game, and he hasn't seen anybody thus far. He's going to have to make his magic work. And I am an expert on magic not working, and it is not going to work for him today, as he is not spotting anybody, and there's going to be a slight CI, possibly the server, possibly just Syntax's computer or connection. But let's see if the plant gets, oh, a lucky headshot on Riskalicious through the wall. He's going to be spotting Red Reflex, and he's going to have to deal with Two Shoes now. If he can get this kill on the Two Shoes early on, he's going to have ample time to defeat Reflex in a one-on-one duel. That'll be involving guns, not swords this time. And he's going to be making, rather than killing Reflex, or Two Shoes, he's going to be going for Reflex's throat instead. Reflex is going to be hiding up top A, possibly making a return down to the stairs to throw off Syntax's thoughts. But instead, Syntax will be pushing forward as planned with his MG and Deagle in hand, and he's going to go for a little defusal perhaps. Maybe he's going to try and pull a little tricksy hobbit. Instead, Reflex is going to be dropping out, taken down by Syntax. Let's see if he can get this 1 versus 1 against Two Shoes. I love Two Shoes to death, and Two Shoes will be taken down with a beautiful headshot. 9-9. We have a game, my friend.
Oh god, that was so close. Syntax absolutely almost had it, but 51 proving they're just too good, making it a tie game here, ladies and gentlemen. It is an exciting one tonight. VVV 51 COD4 action. We hope you guys are enjoying it. We certainly are. So far no nades coming in. There it is, proving me wrong. Hyperzone getting a frag kill onto 51 with the vandalism kill. 4 versus 5 now, of course. 51 Reflex going to be spamming from the middle area. Oh, almost taking out his own teammate. Rusted going to be taking out Riskalicious with the scope. So some nice scope on scope action now. Cube going to be taking out Impulse. It's looking like a VVV team A's here as Hyperzone. And 51 looking to stop that. And there it is, Hyperzone stopping the team A's, taking out Frizz. It's going to be 4 versus 2 now. Hyperzone and 51 taking out 2 players. This is a game, ladies and gentlemen. Syntax gonna be taking him out, however. Hyperzone gonna be the last one up for 51. Let's see if Rusted and Syntax can stop this monstrosity of a player named Hyper. He is at 13-13 here, ladies and gentlemen. He is definitely one of the players capable of getting this clutch. So let's see if he can put on the clutch goggles, as my co-caster, former co-caster Anger would say. Hyperzone versus Rusted and Syntax. 35 seconds left here, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. Hyperzone does have the bomb now. 30 seconds left. He's got the blue tiger camo on the AK-47, and he's not afraid to use it. Believe me, it looks like he is going to be making a slow B push. Rusted and Syntax both looking at the wrong bomb site. That is not going to be good for business, as Rusted here is going to be finally realizing that, oh my god, there's a B site, and Hyperzone going to be trying to get the plant down, but no, Rusted getting the frag into Hyperzone. Very nicely done there by VVV. You know, realizing that there was another site and getting that final frag.
Excellent work indeed from the Virgins. And it's going to be 51 rushing forward. By the way, they're not actually Virgins. Well, that's yet to be proven. But 51's got 2 SMGs rushing forward. Hyper taking into the middle. Reflex rushing straight into Steel. Taking down Frizz. An exciting first kill to get. And Hyper taking down Skins in turn. There are 2 dead in Steel, possibly at Reflex's hand alone. Reflex is going to be spotting Rusted, but Rusted will be getting a Hyper kill before he is taken down. But Reflex in turn will be taken down by Rusted, who played that beautifully and genuinely like a genius. Genuine genius. It's going to be annoying now, trying to take out Rusted from the middle, and it's going to be 3 versus 1 with Riskalicious, Impulse, and Two Shoes trying to take out Rusted, their former teammate. Rusted will be taken down, however, in an anticlimactic battle that could have been different, I guess. Pop.
Alright, let's go to VVV's War Room. Let's go.
We didn't A-grade that round. In already.
Still big.
Another one in.
He's tagged. They're all
I think there's one mare.
Pushing mare.
I think there's one in mare. I'm just watching bottom.
fuck
Yeah,
top.
he's red.
Explosives planted.
sucks for Rusted, as he did get taken out. He got a really nice deagle into the L-turn dude, but yeah, he did not get that final frag there, as Reflex saying his vent is so loud it's like being in vent with virgins. Alright, not sure what virgins sound like, but apparently Reflex knows. So far, no frags coming in here. Early flashes, early flags. There it is, annoying. Two Shoes going to be getting a frag into Syntax, so early lead for the 51 team. Definitely what they want to see here. And another kill for 51 Reflex. Frizz going to be the victim. Skin's going to be taking him out, however. So 3 versus 3 now. Cube getting a frag into Hyper. So it's going to be a 3 versus 3, ladies and gentlemen. Rusted, what a beast. Walling him through the top apartment's wall. Very nicely done. Those walls are paper thin, and Rusted took advantage of that beautifully. So it's going to be Two Shoes and Riskalicious up against Skins, Rusted, and Cubes. Risk going to be deagling Rusted beautifully, annoying, which is Two Shoes going to be taking out Cube, so it's going to be all up to Skins. Let's stick with him. Skins going to be working from the mid cut through here. He's going to be knowing that there's going to be a B plan coming in shortly because there is a smoke. He does hear one, and he takes him out. Shot right through the cankles from Skins. Very nicely done here. Let's stick with Riskalicious, as he does have the bomb. Going to be just working that little switch, trying to get some better aim. Going to be switching to the scope. Is he going to go for a no scope, ladies and gentlemen? If he does, he is absolutely insane, as Skins does have an AK-47. He is going to be playing a little dangerously here. Going to be toggling the bomb. Going to be peeking, and there it is. Skins bringing it to 11-11. Very nicely done by Skins.
This match is evenly matched up. It goes one way, and then in the next second, it goes exactly the other, much like Goku versus Frieza. And it's going to be VVV now rushing forward with their SMGs. They're going to be stalling a bit to wait out the grenades. And now Cube will be rushing forward, but in turn will be taking on my Risk with a beautiful shot through the wall. A common misconcern with SMGs. Annoying will be rushing forward, taken down by Syntax. 51 will be taken out Rusted, and Hyper will be taking down Syntax. It's 2 versus 4 now, 2 versus 3 with Skins. The Omega Man himself taking down Reflex, and Skins also taking down Impulse. Skins has been doing one a hell of a job recently, but now it's up to Frizz with Skins, his buddy, his guardian, his pal down. 2 versus 1 with Hyper and Risk going at it against Frizz. I'm redundant. However, I'm going to be watching Frizz in steel. He's not going to be seeing much of anybody. Let's see where his attackers are. He's got Riskalicious in the top A, his Bane and his Doom. And he's going to be taking down Hyper now. He's got to deal with Risk, who is up top. Shit can go south for him, and Risk is taking down Frizz. It's now 12-11. This is the round next that will be determining the win or the tie. Pop, roll with
Yep. Let's go to the attacking war room. Let's go with 51. Let's go.
No one's crossing A, no one's crossing A. One's an A, one's an A, one's an A. Nice.
Got one A. Tire. He's playing the right corner of it. Tire, yep. That's him.
Down.
One's
In A.
right to
That's an
right,
SMG.
right. I'm coming A. Wrist. Try to get a pick. I'm gonna go A with him.
Okay.
Top A, one's way stairs.
Top A tagged. Top A tagged.
Where's scope? Where's scope?
I'm gonna go
Top 10,
third.
top 10 down.
Top A. Oh, fuck. He's top A, top A, top A.
I'm playing bomb.
One's B side. He's laundry.
Laundry. Coming up now.
Wait. He's behind Cadillac.
Nice.
Nice.
And no, Syntax can't get it done. 13-11, their final score here. 51, your champions in this CEVO season week 2. So very nicely done there.
phenomenal match indeed, popping. It was a pleasure casting it, that is for sure. I have no shout-outs to give right now, though. Nobody expired me or anything. What you got going on?
Alright, I have no shout-outs as well. So from everybody here at e-rev, thank you for watching and have a good night.